Estate attorney Alexis Neely joins us now. You know, the first question I have to ask you is that when he died, that was one of the first things we heard was he's in debt, he's out of money, he had these crazy spending habits. But when you add up potentially what he has now and what's to come, he's a rich man.
He's a very rich man, and the judge did exactly the right thing today by putting Bronca and McLean in charge of the estate because they are in the best position to really increase the value of these assets. Now they can start negotiating and entering into licensing agreements that are going to generate huge amounts of money for this estate. Michael Jackson is actually far wealthier deceased than he ever was alive.
Interesting. Let's talk about the sources of this money. First of all, we talk about, of course, about the music catalog, the things I went over there. But talk about in the future. You know, some have suggested that the death of Elvis Presley, that kind of presents a template, I guess, for what the Jackson family could do going forward.
That's exactly right. There's going to be licensing. There's going to be all sorts of arrangements that are going to be made with possibly unreleased music, reinventing music that has already been released, repackaging. And Bronca has been the one that entered into some really great arrangements for Jackson in the past. He's going to be able to continue doing that on behalf of the estate. So he's in the best position he possibly can be in for the estate and ultimately for the kids, because while we don't know if they're the beneficiaries of this trust, we would expect that they are, and all of this is going to go to their benefit once the creditors are paid off. And it appears that it'll be plenty of money to pay back the creditors and have lots of money available for the family and to continue this legacy on for generations.
Let's talk about what, you know, Adam Housley was just giving us an update from court saying that this petition Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother, had filed was denied for now anyway through the beginning of August. What's the family's reasoning here? We should point out they're not challenging this will from 2002, right?
Yeah, I don't really get what their reasoning is. I'm feeling that it is an emotional reaction by Katherine. She's a mom, and this is her letting go of her son. She's very caught up in the emotions. She has to be, and it doesn't seem like there's any legitimate reason that Bronca should not take control of the estate at this point. As I said, he's made all of these great deals for Jackson in the past. There's no reason to think that he would squander the assets or mess things up at this point. He's really the best one to take over the estate at this point. So to me as a mother, it feels like it's an emotional reaction, her not wanting to let go of her son.
What's in it for these executors?
Well, there's a lot in it for the executors. There's a lot of money in it for the executors. They are all going to be paid by the estate based on a percentage of the total estate assets. There's millions of dollars at stake here for the executors. They will be rewarded handsomely for their work.
Alexis Neely, I transposed your name. It was actually right when I read it the first time. I messed it up the second time.
No, that's okay.
Sorry about that. Alexis, thanks for your input. I appreciate it.
You got it.